Welcome to workout of the week number 7. This time we look at a 4-day power development program, 4-day upper lower split for power development. The training goal is, well, I just said it, you want to become more explosive, so we want to develop power, also known as power development. In this program, we use a mixed method approach where we work ballistically and dynamically. What are the training variables? Training intensity. We use 20 to 50% of the 1RM for the ballistic training, and we use 50 to 70% for the dynamic training. The repetition range is 2 to 6. The exertion is light to medium. We discussed that also in workout of the week number 2, I believe, where we looked at power development. Workout of the week number 2, a 3-day power development, where I explained that if you want to work on power, it needs to be in a state of no fatigue. Therefore, the exertion needs to be light to moderate, and the focus is on overcoming resistance as explosive as possible. So the training effort, it's a dynamic effort, and I've put into brackets ballistic. Usually the ballistic effort is a sub-effort of the dynamic effort, but I, in my head, use it as separate efforts. Anyway, so the dynamic effort, if you look at the literature, you'll only find dynamic effort. You will not find ballistic effort, but it makes it easier for me to have the structure in my head. So let's talk exercises. It's based on the fundamental movements of squatting, hinging, pushing, pulling. And the difference here is the ballistic exercises and the dynamic exercises. Dynamic meaning we use accommodating resistance. So now the question is, what is ballistic in the first place and dynamic? Ballistic is specified, defined as the X object goes into a free flight. What could that be? So that could be you and your body weight that goes into a free flight, you, your body weight, and external weight that goes into a free flight. So the system mass, think about squat jumps. So you have a barbell on your back and you jump. You have a trap bar in your hands and you jump. These are ballistic exercises. Also, medicine ball throw, the X object now, the medicine ball goes into a free flight. It could be kettlebell throws. Not a lot of people do that. We do it at times, but that could also be done ballistically. And dynamically just refers to accommodating resistance. So you do a back squat and you have bands attached to it. So you have the ability to accelerate throughout the entire range of movement. So, exercise order, we go from most complex to least complex, or from most explosive to less explosive for the ballistic effort. So, let's have a look at some more training variables. It's a 4-day a week training frequency. We use a station training as training organization, which includes some complexes, and the training split is an upper lower split. So how does it look? Here's our program. We jump right into it. So here we are inside of our program, and there, if you download that PDF, you get a short overview of the program. So it's a 4-day upper lower split. I would do the weekly planning as it is specified here. So you work on 2 consecutive days, you get a day off and another 2 consecutive days. We work with the ballistic workouts first, followed by the dynamic workouts, and each workout is focused on the lower body and the next one on the upper body. So how does it look? Here we are in the workout number 1, the lower body ballistic one. So here you can see on the left side, it's a station training approach. So you do exercise number 1, followed by exercise number 2, followed by exercise number 3. And yes, it's only 3 exercises, but it's also power development. A state of no fatigue is not the purpose of you want to leave the gym as fatigued as possible. It's you want to stimulate something. You want to become more explosive, so you need to set a stimulus to become more explosive. Okay, what do we do? The first exercise is a medicine ball scoop, or for the strong ones, you take a kettlebell. I mentioned that before. Yeah, so you take a kettlebell, just make sure you are somewhere where you can throw the kettlebell away. The next one is the barbell jump squats, and you have the single leg press throw. Now the next question is, or let's go to the tempo is explosive and the interserial rest is 4 minutes. So now the question is, when we go to reps, sets and intensity, reps and set is probably pretty much straightforward, but the intensity 20% of what? Maximum kettlebell throw? No. What I do, and again that is probably more an art rather than a science, but it works very well in practice, believe me that. We have exercise families. What does that mean? So the parent exercise of the medicine ball scoop is the power clean or the clean. Yeah, don't think I'm crazy. I've done that a couple of times and it does work very well. So you take the 1 RM of your power clean and then use 20% of that for the medicine ball scoop or the kettlebell throw. So meaning if you can clean 100 kilos for 1 repetition, you take a 20 kilo medicine ball. I know not everyone has access to it, but well, if you want to work at these intensities, you need to have either a 20 kilo medicine ball or a 20 kilo kettlebell, and then be able to throw it somewhere. Yeah, so it could be a sand pitch on the track. And then barbell jump squats. Yeah, barbell jump squats. The parent exercise is the back squat. You take 20% of your back squat and you do 3 repetitions for 3 sets. And the single leg press throw, the parent exercise here is not so difficult, is the single leg press. Yeah, so you take 20% of your 1 RM in the single leg press and just throw it away. Let's go to workout number 2, which is the upper body ballistic workout. Here we start with a complex, 1A and 1B, which is the medicine ball push press followed by the medicine ball slam. So one is an upper body push, the other one is an upper body pull. I've specified the push press as we really want to put emphasis on the arm movement, not so much on the lower body movement. There's a slight distinction between the exercises. Yeah, it's more like an explosive shoulder press. And the MB slam, well, that's an upper body pull movement. And then exercise number 2 is the bench throw. You do it in the Smith machine and you throw it up and catch it. How does it look? Again, we have here, we do our medicine ball push press, 2 minutes of rest. We do our medicine ball slam, 4 minutes of rest, and then go to the next set. Intensities here also, we start with 20% and do 3 sets of 3 reps. Again, question is 20% of what? I just explained the parent exercise. So the parent exercise of the medicine ball push press is the shoulder press, and the parent exercise of the slam is the pull-up. And the bench throw, very simple. The parent exercise is the bench press. Yeah, so you can calculate on the maxes from these exercises. Then we go to our workout number 3, the lower body dynamic workout. Here we do exercise 1, finish exercise 1, go to exercise 2, finish exercise 2, and go to exercise 3. Yeah, 4 minutes of interserial rest. All exercises are band resisted so that you can accelerate throughout the entire movement, accommodating resistance. And we do 3 sets of 4 repetitions at 50% 1 RM for all exercises. And then we go to our workout number 4, the upper body dynamic. And here again we start with a complex. we have the bench press bend resisted and the bench row bend resisted. We complete this complex and then we move into our cable push pull. Also here we have 4 repetitions, 3 sets at 50% of the 1 RM. And that concludes our 4 days of training. If you download the PDF, you get the overview of the glossary here for everything that's explained. You get a little bit about myself, what people have to say about me, and last but certainly not least, you can download the full 4-week customizable program in the membership area. Let's jump back into our presentation. And what are the next steps? Well, you download this program that we just talked about. If you think that is valuable, you join the membership to get the 4-week program for yourself or your athletes. And if there's any energy left in you, you like and subscribe to this video. And I see you in the next week, which is week number 8, where we go to a 6-day-a-week bro split of maximizing muscular hypertrophy through a mixed method approach.